Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today our title is Food or Drug. Let's move on to the language focus. 1번. People often refer jokingly to their favorite foods as addictive, and there may be something to it. Okay, we are looking at there is something to it. So you use there is something to it to express that an idea has merit or something is at least particularly true. So when we use the word merit means 가치 or 훌륭함. And what is true, when we use the word true, 맞는 것, right? Things that are correct, or what? 사실은. All right. So let's have a look at the above example again. People often refer jokingly to their favorite foods as addictive, and there may be something to it. Now, I don't think there is a similar word or expression in Korean, but basically we're saying like 사람들은 종종 농담으로 그들이 좋아하는 음식을 중독성이 있다고 언급하고 거기에는 무언가가 있을 수도 있다. Alright? So, we joke about our food being addictive, but that might be actually true. If we have a look at the next example, I heard that taking melatonin can help you sleep, and my cousin says there's really something to it. 멜라토닌을 섭취하면 잠을 잘 수 있다고 들었는데 근데 제 사촌이 그것이 옳다고 생각한다. So this person has heard this fact about melatonin, and their cousin has also said, yeah, I think this is true. So there might be some truth behind this fact. It's not 100% sure, but there might be some truth. Everybody says that the Maldives are a great place to visit, so there must be something to it. So 몰디브는 방문하기에 아주 좋아하는 곳이라고 모두를 말하는데 맞는 것 같아요. Alright, so many people, including myself, because I've been to the Maldives, say it's a great place to visit. So it must be true. So there must be something to it. So we talk about a fact that could be true, but is backed up by other sources. Everybody says, I don't know, Hyundais are reliable. So there must be something to it. So many people say that Hyundais are reliable. They're a good car. Since many people are saying that, it must be true. It might be true. All right, let's move on to 2번. Because of this, researchers back in the 1980s concluded something that was indeed addictive. Next one is indeed. So we use indeed to imply that a statement is confirming something that was previously questioned. Now, indeed is a very simple word to use. We use it for like, 정말, or like 확실히. So police checked his ID to make sure he was indeed who he said he was. So 경찰은 정말로 그가 말한 사람인지 확인하기 위해 그의 신분증을 확인했다. So they wanted to make sure that he wasn't lying to them. So they checked his ID to check if he was indeed who he said he was. Or next one. Jim sent his girlfriend a selfie to show her that he was indeed working late at the office. 짐은 그가 정말로 사무실에서 늦게까지 일하고 있다는 것을 보여주기 위해 여자친구에게 셀카를 보냈다. Maybe his girlfriend didn't believe him. She may have thought that he was out with friends, but he sent her a selfie to show that he was indeed working late. All right, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. Everybody says that, so there must be something to it. So remember, must be something to it is like, it's probably true. It's more than likely true if many people are saying it. So everybody says, let's say, I don't know, he is a bad person. So there must be something to it. So 모두를 그가 나쁜 사람이라고 말한다. 맞는 말이 있는 것 같아요. 모든 사람이 얘기해서 아마 맞는 것 같아요. So there must be something to it. 2번. I've heard that, so I'm curious whether there's something to it. I've heard that acupuncture works. So I'm curious whether there's something to it. 침술이 효과가 있다고 들었는데 그래서 궁금해요. I've heard it works. So since I've heard, maybe it's correct, but I'm very curious as well. 3번. I found out that was indeed Remember, indeed was like 정말 or 확실히. So I found out that the rumor was indeed true. So 나는 그 소문이 사실이라는 것을 알았다. Or last one. I showed to prove that was indeed true. I think that should indeed So I showed my, let's say, boss to prove that the file was indeed deleted. Maybe my boss didn't believe me. 나는 그 파일이 정말 삭제되었다는 것을 증명하기 위해 상사에게 보여주었다. Maybe my boss didn't believe me, so I showed my boss that it was indeed deleted. All right, now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. These days, what are the most popular processed foods in your country? That's a good question. 요즘 당신의 나라에서 가장 인기인 가공식품은 뭐예요? Snacks, chips, sausage, spam. Oh, there's so many processed foods. Though they're not, healthier than natural foods, they are very delicious. But I do try to avoid eating a lot of them. Although I'm a big fan of Spam, I'm a big fan of snacks. I won't cut them out of my diet, but I will try and avoid them. So yes, those kinds of foods I think are very popular here in Korea. 2번. How would it affect your daily meals if all highly processed foods disappeared? 만약에 고가공식품이 모두 사라진다면 일상 식사에 어떤 영향을 미칠까요? I would say I'm a pretty healthy eater, with the exception of sometimes eating fast food. But otherwise, I try to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of lean meat, a lot of vitamins or vitamin-rich foods. So I don't think it would affect my diet too much. It might mean that I'm not eating the foods that I, really want to eat sometimes, like processed foods, because I do like them. But I don't think it would change my diet too much. If anything, it would make it healthier. Processed meals are obviously usually faster to cook or create a meal with. So it just means I might have to spend time cooking longer, but I don't think it would change my life too much. That wraps it up for today's class, and we will see you on the next class.
Carb.
Carb.
Dose.
Dose.
Playbook.
Playbook.
Criterion.
Criterion.
Compulsively.
Compulsively.
At a loss.
At a loss.